Which type of wood and timber should you be burning in your wood burners and open fires this winter? Let's go through them, find out, see which are good and which are bad. So the varying types of timber I've got today are oak, I've got some willow, I've got some birch, I've got some ash, I've got some softwood and offcuts. So first up, I've got some oak. Now, oak is one of the nicest timbers to burn. It gives off so much heat in a wood burner and is perfect on an open fire because it doesn't spit very much. Now, this is very wet, so it needs another 12 months to dry, but nice dry oak is very hard to split, so that's the only downfall I'd say about oak. So going from one of the best to one of the worst, this is willow, and it is one of the most horrible timbers you can burn. Now, I'm not saying you can't burn it, it needs a lot of drying and it takes a lot of drying, probably 2 seasons to dry out properly. But then once it is dry and you put it in your fire, it burns quickly, leaves a pile of ash and doesn't give off that much heat. Birch. Now, birch is a hardwood, but it is probably not the best you can get. It probably sits somewhere halfway between the willow and the oak. The nice thing about birch is really, really easy to cut and to split, and it's got a lovely colourful bark. And onto the pinnacle of all firewood, which is ash. Now, I love ash. It's nice and easy to split, it's nice and easy to cut, and it gives off a nice lot of heat, but doesn't, although the name doesn't leave that much ash behind into your fire. Perfect on open fire so it doesn't spit, and amazing in wood burners. And you can always tell from its nice white flesh on the inside. And onto softwood. Now, a lot of people berate softwood, and they're quite right in saying that in some cases, but in others, I think it's great. Now, if you've got softwood, don't put it anywhere near an open fire because it spits and it is horrible. In a wood burner, it's perfect, and some will say that wood burners were designed originally to burn on softwood in Scandinavia, so there's a great point there. But with softwood, you have got lots of different grades, the same as you have if you were to go and buy timber from your builder's merchant. Now, if you had some nice Douglas fir or larch that isn't too knotty, it's nice, it's clean, it's easy to work with and easy to split. But if you get some Sitka or some more horrible, cheaper grades of softwood, then they're hard to split, hard to cut, they dry out really quickly, and they just don't give you any heat whatsoever. So offcuts of timber, can you burn them? Well, the answer is yes, pretty any much wood will burn, but should you burn them is the question. So we've got some nice clean examples of just virgin timber there, which I would say is absolutely fine to burn as long as it hasn't got any chemicals on it or in it. Now, we get onto stuff which has been treated. I'd stay away from that because when you burn treated timber, whether it's tannalized, whether it's this roofing batten, or whether it's creosoted timber, it gives off some potent, dangerous chemicals when you burn it. So I'd stay well clear of that. Now, sheet material, plywood and OSB or sterling board. Again, there's lots of glues and chemicals within that timber that when you burn it, it's going to give off some nasty gases. Now, that is my take on what you should be burning in your fires this winter. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are.